Down Radio. What's good?
Parelli, six borough. You know what's the word, my guy?
Man, I'm chilling. How you, fam?
I'm alright. Can't complain, man. Can't complain. I appreciate the interview and all that. I just came from doing a little venue right now. They had a little pop-up shop, so they asked us for guest perform and shit. So I just on my way back right now though. But how your weekend doing?
Yeah, my weekend is straight. How's yours?
It's a little hectic, but this is what we in it for. Feel me?
Yeah, that's right. Real talk. Now let's get straight into it. So, you hailing from Queens?
Yeah, I'm from Far Rockaway, Queens. That's why Parelli, six borough. Because growing up, we always knew the six borough. As a kid, I always knew the six borough to be Far Rockaway because they look at it like we on our own island. So right there, I just embrace that and put that as my name right now. Parelli, six, Far Rockaway, Queens.
Queens, stand up, man. I'm right next door, man. Roseville. You know what I'm saying?
You already here. You feel me? Queens, get the money.
Know. Yes, sir. Now, look, Queens got a rich history. You know what I'm saying? So the people that, the predecessors, you know what I mean, from, worldwide to Far Rockaway, where do you fit in as far as, rap and your career?
I think basically it was crazy because the way I look at my career is like I mix everything in it and I basically make my own style, my own brand and my own vibe. So I incorporate, let's say, Nas to the younger people right now, you feel me, to Atlanta artists, to NYC artists. So I feel like I'm not just like one lane. I'm like different. I can touch all different type of lanes for you. And the reason why I did that as a kid, that was me perfecting my craft and being traveling as a kid. I used to go to Atlanta. I used to go to Pittsburgh. I used to go to Florida. So I was able to get everybody an accent and shit. And then when I came back to Queens, I still had that Queens rugged flow. So it's like I mixed the sound with the rugged flow and it meshed well for me. So right now I kind of say I'm different. Like I really wouldn't know what lane to put myself under because I could actually go into every lane. So I just I be wanting people just to listen to me and they just take their own opinion for themselves. For me, I don't want to put no type of cap on my talent because I'm there. I feel like I'm just like a step or two away.
That's what I'm talking about. I respect that. You never want to box yourself in, because a lot of times, artists get stigmatized and people be like, well, that's his lane, So you diversifying your music. Real talk now.
Nah, go ahead. My fault.
Nah, it's all good. Now, how many shows have you did?
As of right now, so basically, I'm gonna be real with you. I've been rapping since a kid, since I had my daughter and the recent passing of my uncle about a couple years ago. I started actually putting music out on mainstream on all sites 2 years ago. So within the 2 years, I'm not gonna lie, I done did shows in PA. I did a show in Florida. I was supposed to do one in NC coming up. I just did one just now, right here in Queens by Francis Lewis. So I say I did for the past year. I haven't had many. I say about 7 to 8 shows for the past 2 years. That's what I've been putting music out. But it's been kind of slow with this vaccine and vaccination shit with the venues and all of that. I have a ticket to a festival in Miami on November 10th. That I'm supposed to go out there and I guess I might perform more, but they want me to network out there. So whatever opportunity presents itself, I just take it. I don't play no games or no opportunity. If I got to go OT to do shows, when promoters hit me up, we talk about it and then I set up a date and I go. I don't play.
That's what I'm talking about. Real talk. Now, as far as hip hop right now, you're independent, correct?
Yes, correct.
Now, how was that grind in your opinion?
That grind, I ain't gonna lie to you. Outside looking in, everybody be like, I could rap, I could do this, I could do that, and you can rap. It's easy to make the last word rhyme with the last word, but when you actually got a passion for this thing, you love it, you try to incorporate your story as a diary into it. So then on top of that, it's you go from the stage of putting the music on, you got to pay for that. Then on top of that, you got to get your voice out there. So you got to pay for that. And if you really want to get your voice out there, you got to promote. You got to get your visuals right. So this independent thing is not easy as a thing, but that's when somebody told me, that's when you get to see who really want it. A lot of people going to fall off because they don't really want it. They just want it because people want it. It's fame. Monkey see, monkey do. Oh, he get girls. Oh, he getting a lot of notoriety out of it. So I want to do it too. But the people that really sit in their crib and don't worry about nothing, right 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, I come home from work at 11, 12. I hit the studio at 7 a.m., shit like that without nobody knowing. That's the people they told me going to stand down and end. So that's basically the whole mindset I have with it. And it's hard. It's very hard. I just came back from Arizona and shot a video. It's called Insomnia. It dropped last week. That's the one that you were showing. And it's like a movie. And we put all our money into that. Not all of it, but you feel what I'm saying? Like we invested our money into it.
Right.
Because we knew what we wanted to do. We knew how we wanted to come out. And it came out perfect. Like we couldn't ask for anything better. But it's a grind. Yeah, everybody has to understand that it's a grind. It ain't cake. It looks good on camera. Everything looks good. But I made a vlog on top of the video so you can see the grind that came with the video. So y'all don't just look at the video and be like, oh, it's a nice house. He got girls. So y'all can see that we took this trip. We woke up 8 in the morning and had to go to the desert in 108-degree weather, changing T-shirts. Like, it's a grind. But when you get to where you want to go and you enjoy doing what you're doing, you never look at it as working. And then you don't regret it. But you always regret something you don't do if you had the potential to do it. You never regret something you're doing and you fail at. So that's what I look at it right now. It's like, it's a big ass grind. It's hard, but this is what I love to do. Like, if I wasn't grinding and doing this, I'll be home just writing rhymes for no reason anyway. So it's like, might as well. And I try to monetize it and make a brand out of it. So that's what I'm doing. But anybody that want to be independent, if you're serious with it, it's going to be ups and downs. It's going to be downs. I promise you, there's going to be downs. There's going to be people where you feel like they're not watching me, but they're watching you. They just not giving you you're like your flowers when you need them. But don't worry, just keep grinding. But one thing somebody always told me is, don't worry about the likes, the views, just keep posting content. Because when you get to where you're going, everybody double back.
That's real talk. You know, I respect the work ethic because, you know, a lot of people don't understand. It takes dedication to paint your own picture instead of letting somebody paint your own picture. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your manager, Flock, too. That's real.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Invest in yourself, you know, in your brand. So now, we're going to get into your track right now. I'm definitely liking the visuals. I like the song.
That's the Insomnia. That's the video we just shot in Arizona. That video, we got it right now. We just submitted it to Revolt TV. We waiting for them to give us back the go for it. We just pitched it to them, so we probably know by Tuesday. But right now, we got that on like 43 outlets. Like, it's on your Roku, on your Apple TV, like everything. So when we get the go back from Revolt, we try to pitch it to PETDNs. We waiting for them national networks to hit us back. But right now, we still got other networks. Music Choice, you go on Music Choice. It's a movie, I promise. So when you get some chance, listen to it. Go watch it up on Google. You don't even got to YouTube it no more because we doing the thing with the promotion. Like I said, we putting our work into it. So all you got to do is Google. Go on Google, put Parelli Insomnia, and it'll pop up different sites, different videos, different blogs. Now, without further ado, I don't want to hold y'all up. This is a masterpiece. I'm giving y'all Parelli Insomnia.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, yo.
Hey, I know you in there. I can hear your phone ring. Come to the door, man. Come open the motherfucking door. God damn. Where the fuck you been? Everybody looking for you. You look like shit. You ain't sleeping day.
Yeah. I can never ever be the same, Niggas throwing dirt all on my name, On that corner where they left a stain, I can never switch up on a chain, We all night, 3 states, 4 flats, don't waste my time, no sleep, I grind, no sleep, I grind, no sleep, I grind, no sleep. And I lost my dog so many times, I'm trying to make it right. And I know my life like do or die, but I can't die tonight. Like I lost myself, I can't forget that. Went ghosting and had to get back. Put my heart inside a gift wrap. And it cost me more to get back, but it's a part of the game. If you want part of this pain, they gon' go tarnish your name. But I go hard as my pain. Put my uncle on a chain. Put my diamonds on a ring. I was just a plain Jane. So I had to go make a way. Look, I had to go make a play. Gotta get my time, no waste. Cause I post in spots where I ain't safe. Trying to make out and break out. I kept it real, ain't no fake out. I used to think that they hate me. I guess they love me now. Everybody ain't your friend. You can tell who ain't around. I put my pain on this paper just so that they love me later. I pray that they love me later. No telling what life will take you. No telling what life will ever switch up on the gang. We all night, 3 states, 4 flats. Don't waste my time. No sleep, I grind. No sleep, I grind. No sleep, I grind. No sleep, I grind. I can never ever be the same. People going up my name. Switch up, stay there till you come up. Ain't no secret, they don't love. That's why I be on my own shit. 100 with a full clip. Thinking about my cousin Chris. I feel like a younger Mitch. Get a bag, hit a lick. Different city, different bitch. I ain't on no cocky shit, cause I ain't on no scholarship. I wasn't supposed to be here. I gotta acknowledge it. Ain't caught in them politics. I'm everything you see. But I got a strong team, so everything ain't me. We had $1 and dream. No time for bottles and lanes. Stay on point at the scene. Don't spend your money on bling if you ain't invest a thing. I'm learning a lot more and grind to the top. We whole night, 3 states, 4 flights, don't waste my time. No sleep, I grind, no sleep, I grind, no sleep, I grind, no sleep, I grind.
All right, motherfucker. Lay down. Close your eyes. Get some fucking sleep. I ain't coming over here to get your life together. Don't get your shit together, motherfucker. Goddamn.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that right there.
Feeling that? You feeling that?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it now. What I liked about the song is the cadence, the bars. You know, you said, I'm on what you call put my pain down so you can love me later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's definitely...
That's all about me talking about how, like, as you go, like, you tune into more of my music. That's basically, like, as my interviews, as I'm talking about with you, like, that's, like, how I treat this music as my diary since I've been doing it for so long. You feel me? But now I just start putting it out, so I got so much memories and so much experiences and shit that I got to just share with the world. It's like, why not now? So it's like, this is my pain. So if y'all not going to understand it now, I'm pretty sure y'all going to understand it later, because if y'all not relating now, everybody going to relate to something later. I promise. And my thing, my focus is, I used to try to make music for people, but now I just make music for me, because what I realized, the people I love, they make music for how they was going through, and I just happen to relate. If I end up searching for everybody's feelings, I'm going to be all over the place. If I just trap how I feel and put it out there, I'm going to catch a couple people that's feeling the same way, because we all can relate to pain.
Real talk. Because it's like a lot of people don't understand, like, especially with artists, like, what it takes to put that words and manifest it into a song. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of heart, man. You know what I'm saying?
It does. No, it does.
Because,
it really does.
I mean, the world is really, you know, they're listening and they critiquing at the same time. You know what I mean? But you telling your truth. So
you put your life on the stage. Yeah, it's like you put your life on that stage, the stage for everybody to have opinion. But one thing I think that played in my favor since a kid, since I was young, everybody always had an opinion on me. You feel me? So when I got as I got older now, it was like I'm so used to it. It's like I'm numb to it. I'm really numb to it. Like, I don't say it as a cliche and shit, but it kind of helped me with this music now. So I could take anybody constructive criticism and I won't feel no type of way about it. It'd be like a straight business. It's nothing personal. But that was from me maintaining, from people having opinions on me and my personal life just before the music. So now when it comes to the music and everybody got a little opinion, I'm like, that's nothing. You be like, you feel me? Compared to what the shit people used to say about me, you got a problem with, that's nothing, man. Like, I came far. So that's one thing I'm built for this. Like, I already know my word is the music I put out there is for my life to be on that scope. So everybody's going to have something to say. Everybody not going to agree with me. That's just what it is. Everybody not going to like me, but that's just what it is. But the whole point is to not letting that stop you, to keep that shit pushing, tunnel vision, and focus. Stay humble, but stay aggressive at the same time.
Now, who was on the hook?
But I got
Day-Day?
my son Day-Day. Yep, it's my son Day-Day. Like, he was supposed to go to AZ with me, but he had caught up. He had a couple things he had to do. But yeah, I got a camp. I got Day-Day. I got my brother I Kill Media, I Kill Music. We did a show. We did the venue just now at Francis Lewis. I got YMG Keys. I got it's called Sean $, SYNE. I got a couple of people that you feel me, that's coming, that's talented, but not just like, they're not like living off of me. Like, when you hear them, you're going to hear everybody got their own lane, and that's the people that I try to keep around me. I don't try to have us like all living off each other. I want everybody around me to love the music the way I love it. So now you can be each other crutch, and that's what we're doing. I got a couple people though.
That's real. That's definitely real, especially having a strong team. You know what I'm saying?
Like to the point, my man James. My man, I don't know if y'all know, but he be around over there in Queens too. My man James J. His name is James Easy. He's in a video for me and shit. Like, he ain't do the voiceover. I Kill did the voiceover, but I Kill couldn't make it to Arizona, so Easy did the voiceover on the video. Like you saying, everybody played their part on that video. You feel me? So it's like, we made that shit work. No matter whoever we got there, we make it work. We don't complain over spilled milk.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, as far as mixtapes, how many you have to this current date?
Right now, I have I usually treat them like as EPs and albums, but I got like about 4 of them out, three to four right now to the current date, and I got about like 5 singles that I was putting out in between. Now I say 3 singles I was putting out in between those, but as of right now, that Serenity album I just dropped, it was in September, and it got 19 songs on it. And right now I'm on the second video for Insomnia. So what I'm gonna do is my plan is to keep hitting y'all with it because I know it's gonna, like I said, with the pain, y'all gonna catch on that later. So I know everybody ain't listen to every song on that EP, and I understand it, and I don't feel no type of way about it. So what I do is I'm gonna keep shooting these videos to that EP to probably about January, and then I'm gonna come up with another one. But as I keep shooting these videos, I know the people that didn't listen to the EP is gonna go back to the EP like, yo, or the album like, yo, what song is that? Where was that? I didn't hear that. Right. And then that's how I'm gonna reel them in. So you feel me? It's all about the promotion. I can't just be laying tracks down and just putting them too much out. But somebody told me it's basically like the street gang, man. It's like it's quantity and quality. So you put a lot of quantity out, the quality go down. You feel me? So you got to make sure you got enough quality but enough quantity, not too much. You feel me? So that's what I'm trying to do. I hit them with 19 songs. Now I'm giving them the quality visuals. And after that, I'm going to hit them with another one. But I'm not going to hit them because I get watered down too early, and I ain't going to happen. I'm trying to make sure I stay something like I'm leaving them something in their brain to remember.
Yeah, that's definitely real. Because, 9 times out of 10, this is my opinion. Like, a lot of artists, they just keep throwing out songs. But I respect you even brought that up, because you want to push your product. You know what I'm saying? And you want to push your projects and your singles. Now, in this current time, a lot of people are pushing singles opposed to pushing albums. How do you feel in that opinion? Which one do you prefer?
To tell you the truth, I feel like I go both ways. It's basically the way I'm feeling at the time. The way I realize what shit I do is now, my guideline is to keep working.
Right.
Working, and then I learned that I started trying to make too much plans for shit before I actually started doing shit. Shit never happened because I had too much, now I just go. Now I'm trying to put this EP out, but if I might come across a banger, and I'm like, nah, I need to make that the single just to get ready for the EP, I might just drop that as a single just so y'all can get ready for the next album to come out. Like, nah, he coming. But I prefer making an album because it's colossal. It's like an artwork of how I'm feeling at the time for the seasons, for everything. It's not just. I feel like when I put the album together, the way I place the songs is just as important as me laying the songs down. So it's like you'll hear mood from mood to mood, and you see how I graduated and how I became a better person and shit from throughout the album. Just as you listening from song 1 to 19, you'll just hear the differences. So I prefer putting the albums out. But if I gotta do it, I'll hit them with singles. Like I don't get caught in my feelings. I learned that a long way. You get caught in your feelings, you're gonna end up at the bottom of somebody's barrel.
That's facts. Now with these radio shows, right, especially like, online shows or, major networks, how do you feel, like, far as radio personalities and stuff of that nature, perceiving,
I feel like
younger artists' music?
That's crazy, because it's funny how you asked that. So basically, I feel some of them you gotta just get there, and once you get there, that's when they start to understand you. That's basically, it's crazy because that's why I'm happy. Like the music I make is back to reciting to what I'm saying. So it's like you can't assassinate my character because I put this shit on the paper, but back to you're writing my pain down and you'll understand me later. Basically, back to that is like they won't understand you in the beginning. Some of these personalities, you need glitz and glamour to catch their eye. And then when you get the glitz and glamour, then they'll go back and listen to the music and do all that. So the way I feel is like there's a couple DJs out here that are radio personnel that give you a shot and all that, but it's more like they I understand it's a hustle. So it's like they want more of the hype too with them. You feel me? Because now you got a big day show up too. So you feel me? So they don't want nobody that's not doing nothing or that think they doing something. And it's like, I understand how it goes, but I feel like they should just open their ear up a little bit more. There's a couple people that they probably overlook that's actually doing shit, and I'm one of them. But as in, true. I understand the mindset they have, though. So I understand you can't open that door for everybody because then it's going to get watered down, back to what I was saying. But you got to just open your ear up a little bit more. You can't stick to one sound, because the one thing I realize with people, like I'm a trendsetter for the simple fact is I know if a sound's popping, I know that's popping. I know that can't stay popping too long. So I'm on the next sound. Like everybody's trying to just reap all the benefits of that sound.
Right.
You can't reap too much benefits of that sound when the person that originated is going to get the most benefits of it. No matter how much you try to do it, once that flow is out, you try to copy it, you're still going to come up, but you're not going to come up as much. So my thing is, like, I always try to reinvent myself. That's why I say I don't put myself in no lane. So that's why it's like if they just listen to open their ear to music, they'll hear that I got some real music and real pain. But it's it's certain radio hosts, but not everybody. But there's a lot of them that you gotta they want the clout before they want the music, and I understand that because I know it's a business, and I'm working on that right now. I'm actually building my clout up, to be honest. And the way I move is like I'm happy the way I did it is like I didn't go as I just gotta get real hot in my neighborhood. I kind of got a little overlooked in my neighborhood. But I just started moving in different towns. I went from state to state, like fuck it, like because if I really want to be big in life,
real grind.
Yeah, because if I really want to be big in life, I'm gonna have to go to state anyway. Like you got to really look at it. So I just try to cut corners instead of me just trying to get big in my neighborhood, and then as I get big, then I got to still get big in another state because I've seen people big in their neighborhood and then go to another state and like nobody know them. You feel me? So it's like you still got to rebuild your own grind again. So now it's crazy the way I'm doing it is like I'm slowly building it in my neighborhood. But I'm slowly building it in other states too. So when it gets to the top, it's gonna get me at the top everywhere. I ain't gotta worry about going to another state and building it up.
Real talk. Now, what producers have you worked with?
All right, so I got first of all, my man I Kill. He gave me that intro on first one. It's like the first track on my Serenity EP is like an intro. I'm just talking about my daughter. I got him. I got somebody named Copa and Cat. That's with the Insomnia. What I do is if I hit a couple producers up, I'll go online. I got a friend named Plenty Bars that make beats, but he kind of be playing at the moment. He needs to send some beats out. So if you listen and send them beats out, stop playing. But other than that, I got like I'll go. Yeah, I had to put them on blast. But I go to a couple of my I go online. I have this site where producers and artists link up, and then I'll just start talking to them. And then they'll talk, and then we'll talk about the rights of the beats, or talk about whatever. Even if they had the beat on YouTube, they'd be like, I have it on YouTube, but nobody got the rights to it. Such and such, what you want to do? And that's what I do. But that actually helps me in the long run. It actually helps me better than just having somebody next to me I know making beats, because now I'm networking with these niggas in Colorado and LA and Delaware and shit like that. So now when I come to their town, and so they already is no reacquainting myself. We already got a connection going on. So the way I'm going about it, it's slowly, it's harder, but it's getting there. It's getting there.
I like that. Yeah, the interaction, because a lot of times, like, somebody will hear a beat, and you be like, yeah, I like that, whatever. But like you said, you try to talk to the producer, and get an understanding, and make a song. I think that's more effective than just buying a beat off of somebody, where you could be like, I want to drop here, you could change this up and, stuff like that. Now,
that's a fact.
Now, with the current times, like with everything on the internet and stuff of that nature, right? Now, how do you feel about distribution? Do you have distribution, or how do you feel about those things? Like,
actually,
a lot of people,
That's a great question. I'm actually working on distribution right now. That's our main focus. It's like record deal. Okay, we focus on record deal. We achieve that. That's cool. But our main focus is distribution, because with the distribution, you get the freedom to still do what you want as you're independent. You feel me? You don't have them locked. You're not locked down as much. But on top of that, though, with a gift comes a curse. But it's still on your ass to make yourself get promoted and put yourself out there. And now all we're doing is helping you distribute. We're not helping you get yourself out there. But if you know what you want and you know how to do what you got to do, you would prefer the distribution over it. So that's what I'm focused on. That's what we're trying to get, like a distribution deal at the moment. Because I'm already, that's the whole point of me getting back to what me saying, I'm already touching different towns and bases. So if I ever do get that distribution deal, not ever, when I do get that distribution deal, it's going to, I'm already be acquainted with all these different towns. So now it's just going to be like, yo, I'm coming to your town, so I just clear the date. Instead of, who is you? You coming to my town? Okay, I'll see when you get out here. We see your type of vibe more. I'm already building this whole spot. I'm trying to shake it up right now. Just came back from Vegas. Shout out to ODS Model Agency with the girls and everybody. They real cool people. They basically had girls shoot for Snoop Dogg, Corrupt, everybody, and that was an Insomnia video. And there are a lot of sexy and beautiful young women from Chicago, Vegas, Cali, Arizona. So just from me doing that, it's like now if I go out there, I already have my whole connection with females, with video shoot, with everything. It's whole about building. So now when I come to the distribution people, when I come to the table, I'm like, I already got everything, the blueprint mapped out. I just need that distribution there. Y'all don't have to show me what to do, because I've been doing this shit by myself. I just need that big ass budget to come with it. And then when I come with it, you ain't gonna regret it, because we're gonna double that and triple that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's definitely what's up. Now we're gonna get into the crazy questions. So, say for instance, an artist approach you for a feature, but they got that extraterrestrial kiwi juice music. Do you A, take the bag, or do you decline, fam?
so all right, man. All right, these are them interviews, right? That's gonna come back to me 2 years from now. That they gonna play back, so I gotta be careful. You feel me?
Yo, man,
like
look,
nobody listening, but everybody
radio, man. It's
yeah,
real.
everybody listening, man. They're gonna come back definitely. This is it. But as it come down to it, like, all right, so I don't really judge nobody, right? So I don't really judge nobody, but if I like the track and you're not talking no crazy shit, it ain't weird, then I do it. But if it's not my vibe, and I guess if they offer in a bag, I will. Jan, you put me in a tight position because I'm the type of person that brace myself on being real with my music and shit. So I don't want to be like no. I don't want to be like yeah. You feel me? Like I want to say no. Like my vibe would be like no. I'm not hopping on that shit. But you don't know what happens in life and shit. Nigga offer you 40, 50 or something just to do this shit. Like and you like yo, I'm coming across a hard time. I get this nigga a little 16 bars and you're 50, 40K. Like I don't know, man. So I understand like that, but if it's like on some probably like Lil Nas X crazy, not even Lil Nas X, because Lil Nas X, even though he's gay, he's probably, I don't think he'll be talking crazy. Like if it's say on some what's his name, Tyler the Creator type shit, basically.
Yeah, I can't. Lil Nas X.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to hop on that. I wouldn't be able to hop on that because I know he's so crazy that he might say some crazy shit that I won't approve on, and I probably won't hear that track until after I lay my verse. You feel me? So then it would just be like we was in the studio just saying crazy shit together. Like and I don't, you feel me? And that's not. I probably wouldn't hop on that. I probably wouldn't hop on that because I probably wouldn't. But it depends. If it's I hear the song and it's like it's a good vibe, it ain't off the wall. You feel me? I hop on it. But if it's off the wall, sometimes you gotta just be like, all right, whatever it is, man. You gotta just still stay true to yourself, and you can't just like sell out on your pride. Not even sell out to the world. You can't sell out on your pride. Because if you know the person you are, and you know the person you are, you feel me, and you can't just be like, all right, I'm gonna jump for that bag right away. If it's some bullshit that you know that you don't stand for, because now from the whole point of your career, you're gonna have to live up under that name. You feel me? That's gonna be the scope they're gonna put you under. So you gotta make sure every decision you make. You gotta make sure every decision you make is smart.
You know, when you make your moves and make your steps, you know what I'm saying, especially like an artist or whatever you do, it's always a pivotal point in your career where you got to make a conscious choice. Like, yo, am I going to do this? Am I going to do that? You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You know, and it's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? But now, yeah, bro. Yeah, talk.
I was saying that's a fact. I was like, yeah, like you said. So I always told myself, like, it's crazy. I always shout out to Flockstar, my brother. We sat here before we came up with nothing. We was just like, yo, you want to put this music out? And we came out here and we was like, fuck it, man. Nobody fucking with us. We're going to put this music out. Eventually, they're going to fuck with us. And that's what we doing. It was like a lint brush. We started rolling with no dirt, and the niggas just started connecting, like sticking to us. We kept rolling. So we rolling right now. And shout out to Flockstar. We basically... Like we just came up with it. We ain't know the business. We just like we put music out, and as we going along, became real business savvy. I'm not gonna lie. I picked up on a lot of things and shit, and that's just from actually making shit happen. But like so now, if I come across the right shit, I'm not gonna jump out the window. I don't think I would jump out the window. I think I would fully read shit and have a lawyer or something. I won't jump out the window because I already know what I'm on to right now, and the shit I make is effortless. Not effortless as in like. This is easy. I'm saying effortless as in like I ain't got to try to please nobody. I just talk about how I'm feeling. I just sit in a room, just go back into my memory bank, and I just put it down on paper. So I know eventually it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit eventually. So I just can't get too eager. I can't get too eager.
Now, what do you dislike about, as far as you know, the industry having meetings and stuff of that nature? What do you dislike?
I dislike as far as the industry. So what they do is they have meetings with you. Like I had a couple meetings, and they have a meeting with you. And one thing I had to tell I know a youngin that had a meeting too, and I had to tell him too, like when you go through these meetings now, don't look at yourself as getting signed. Look at yourself as like I'm letting y'all know who the fuck I am. So now next time y'all come at me, y'all let me walk in the door the first time. So now y'all gotta up your price. So because a lot of people get their whole time and they fall. and then when they don't get the results they want, they get depressed. So I try to tell people, don't never get too high off a compliment, and don't get too low when somebody critique you. Like, you got to stay in it. That's why I'm humble. That's why I'm Parelli. My name Parelli is because it's like tires is P-A-T-O, but no matter how high I'm gonna get, I'm gonna stay grounded. No matter what. So that's why
I like that
name
analogy. That was real.
Yeah, like it symbolizes so much to me. So that's why I chose that name. So I was telling them with these meetings, like they basically just want to see. They look at you up and down. They want to see if they can turn you into a brand. They want to see if you're profitable, if they can promote you. And then after they do all that, then they start listening to your flow. Then they start listening to your music. You feel me? So it's like there's a lot to it. So you'll be discouraged if you don't know what to expect when you're just going in thinking they just want the music. Because in reality, they really don't want the music. They want everything that comes with it, because they want to turn your life into a story. So now what I don't like about it is a lot of these people like culture vultures. So they don't really know what music is. They just know what's hot on the top 10 Billboard. So they just trying to implicate what's on the top 10 Billboard. So what that means, basically, they don't really want nobody that got no passion. I want to sound alike. And when you get a sound alike, when you get somebody that sounds alike, you'll get there. You'll get that first hit. But after that, it's over with. It's over with. You can't, because you don't have your own sound. You can't. So now, after that, you got to create yourself. They don't use you no more. They shelf you. They do that to somebody else 3 times in a row now. They making their money while the 3 artists they just signed is on the back label. That's why I said I'd rather the distribution, because I know how this game works now. I know whatever you're doing, even when I do this music, that's just going to be a gateway. That's just going to be a gateway to another business. Whether I'm opening businesses, whether I'm investing in something, that is going to give me the gateway. So then when I invest in open business, I'll be able to always do music and afford it without no label or distribution, because my businesses will keep me afloat. Like, I already got the plans, got to get the motion.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, far as businesses, what are you going to get into, like, far as businesses?
All right, so I have a couple people that's real good in like cooking and stuff like that. Like, they do their own thing. My man Mel, his name is Chef Mel. Follow him on IG. His name's Chef Mel. He like, he make rasta pastas. He do all that. So we had this talk already, because we live in Far Rockaway, and on the beach is like summertime is crazy. So we was going to open this food truck and all that, but then we was like, no, we're going to just wait, and we're going to get the spot, and we're going to just try to open up our own storefront. Like, the food truck, because the food truck is just like it's seasonal. Summertime, the beach, everybody's there. Wintertime, nobody's there. But as we do that, I'm trying to build a food spot with different flavors, not just one like West Indian. It's like everything: Spanish food, Jamaican, Chinese food. That I'm trying to build I'm trying to have my own little record distribution label, because I know there's a lot of artists that's really talented, but there's like they'll give up if they don't get to where they're going, and because they see these half-assed of these artists that's half-assed, that's not as good as them, that's getting more recognition than them. So I'm trying to put the light back on certain people in my community too, but it's like I can't think too far down the road. That's what I want to do, but I got to just make sure I'm good. But once I'm good, it's like the businesses, I open up a YMCA. Like, I got a lot in my mind, but it's like I gotta make sure I start doing something before I start helping others. And once I start getting shit going, trust me, it's gonna be so many different businesses. I probably might open up a little recording studio. If I had the financials to do it, I open up a recording studio for people who can come in like me that want to do music, that can't afford it like that. Like, certain things, I got it planned out. I know what I want to do, because I know how when I was a kid, I just wanted some help. I wanted to outline. Like, I wanted somebody to help me with something I love doing, and I never found that. I never got that as in music and all that. So the only thing I'm doing is just me pushing through myself. I'm just pushing through myself, and so when I get to where I'm going, I'm gonna help. I'm not gonna be. A lot of people, what happens is they get to where they're going, and they be like, nobody help me. I'm not helping nobody else. Fuck out of here. I would never be like that.
Yeah,
it's going to be somebody, it's going to be a little kid that's just like me that just want help. And you can actually change somebody's life by just giving them help as a young teenager, instead of letting them grow up and just having that fuck the world mentality. So my whole thing is that's what I'm doing. I'm going to give back. It just got to make sure I'm straight. And then once I'm straight, I'm going to give back. I don't want to just say it just to say it because it sounds good on the radio.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, are you getting into acting or anything of that nature?
Yeah, I have my daughter like modeling right now, and she's 1 year old, but she takes like nice official professional pictures, and Juicy Juice reposted her, Capri Sun reposted her on the IG, on the Instagram. That's on her page. Once you go there, her name is Serenity, as Princess Serenity. They reposted her on her page probably like a month ago. So basically, and Huggies is just like, I have a conversation ongoing with Huggies. So what I'm doing is like, I'm trying to start, like I'm saying, helping people, and it's like helping my family too. So I'm trying to start something like as in generational wealth, where if I get to where I'm going,
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
I'm gonna
foundation.
be yeah, like I'm gonna be meeting these people. Like I'm gonna be meeting cameramen, right? So even though I'm shooting videos, these cameramen can build portfolios for my daughter too. So that's building a connection that I was saying, so that can help my daughter and shit from helping people on. So when I'm trying to make sure I give everybody like an outlet, everybody whatever they want to do. My son, everybody, anybody out, girl, anybody. Like you need an outlet, whatever you want to do, just let me know what you want to do, and we're gonna try to make it happen. But we're not going to just sit here and cry and weep around how the world is fucked up, because we know the world fucked up. So we just know we can do about it. Let's just make things happen.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Now, as far as tours and stuff of that nature, are you thinking about merging with any artists doing any tours, you know, even like, you know, in the 5 boroughs or, you know, out of state?
I was actually trying to, I was talking to shout out to CEO of the System. They used to manage Schoolie. He signed to Warner Brothers with Future and all them free bands, but they managing Tokyo Kennedy from Love and Hip Hop right now. That's who they brought me on a promo. I went on a promo run in Miami, and that's why I shot the Scheming video when I was with them. So I'm trying to talk to them right now to get a couple shows and a couple like venues out there in Atlanta and see if it work out. I'll just get on, see if I can get on like a tour or something with them. But as of the moment right now, it's just like shows, hit up promoters. I got a show here. So I basically build my own mini tour. I'll set up a show this week and set up a show next week, in different towns, and I'll just go from town to town to town like that until I get across that right distribution where I can just set up the whole venue for the whole month and ahead of time. But as of right now, I do whatever come my way. I just make moves. That's all.
Real talk, man. We rocking out with Parelli. Real talk. Get his music. You know what I mean? Check out his website. You know what I'm saying? On Linktree. And check out his social handles.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. I see Parelli 6 Borough on IG. Parelli 6 Borough on YouTube. Parelli 6 Borough on Facebook, professional page, wherever y'all want to go, y'all can hit me up. And y'all want to contact me for bookings, features, or anything y'all want to talk to me about, you could email me at Parelli6@gmail.com or Parelli60, ParelliWorldZ60@gmail.com. Parelli6@gmail.com or ParelliWorldZ60@gmail.com. Other than that, I appreciate you, brother. Like real shit.
You already know. We got a caller. 929, you on the air. Let's get it.
Yo.
What's good?
Yo, what's good? Parelli, what's good? Gang, what's good?
What's the word?
What's good? Just Lee, you heard?
What's up, my guy? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, the guys is here. I'm tapping in. Shout out to everything you got going on, for sure.
That's what I'm talking about, my nigga. I appreciate you.
I'm in the studio right now. We're talking on right now. That shit was crazy. We heard everything you said. We rocking in. You heard?
That's what I'm saying. I appreciate you, my nigga. I love y'all for that. Get crazy too in that studio, boy.
Getting that work done.
Nah, you already know how we go.
Yeah, I already say shout out to my niggas, man. Make sure y'all get crazy. I already know they in that studio getting crazy. That's what they do. So you need to look out for their shit too. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the point what I'm saying. Like, if I get to where I'm going, we're going to shine a light on all my niggas. We just got to get to where we going first.
Nah, for sure. That's the most important thing. I already know how we rocking. Far rocking the building.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Where Queens get the money. You already know how that goes.
Sure.
It's a fact.
All day. Yo, appreciate you. Love, brother. Love, my nigga.
Word, thanks for calling up, bro.
For sure.
You too. One.
Yeah, I appreciate it. See, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I appreciate that. Just when you put in the work and you got people that's actually calling up that fuck with you before music and shit like that, that makes me feel good about that. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate Lee. I appreciate all y'all niggas for hitting me up. Like, good shit, boy.
Definitely. Word. I think we got another caller. Nah. Shut 'em down radio. We're rocking out with Parelli.
Hi, it's Nisha.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hi, baby. I was just listening. We're so proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Say hi, Daddy.
We got my daughter on the background, and that's my daughter too in the background too. That's where I made the album for. It's called Serenity. That's her on that album, you feel me? So when she get older, she already know her father made an album after her, you feel me? So everything is the lead back. Everything.
Real talk. Now, we're going to conclude this interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so,
sir.
look, I need a drop for Shut 'em Down Radio. Let's get it.
Yes, Parelli, 6 Borough. You already know we in here, Shut 'em Down Radio. The world's most best up-and-coming radio station. If y'all don't know now, y'all going to know real soon. Holla at me, shut'emdownradio@gmail.com. Parelli 6 Borough, IG, Shut 'em Down Radio, IG. Get going.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? This was a great interview. Anytime you got a project, you're welcome to come back on Shut 'em Down Radio.
I appreciate you, brother. And this is what I'm talking about. People like you is like, when I get to where I'm going, people like you is coming with me because y'all shine a light on people that's working hard that don't get that light shine on them. And that's love. That's nothing but love.
That's what I'm talking about. And I'll be in contact, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Talking business and stuff like that.
Nah, this is just the beginning. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen because I like to move, and you're going to see I move.
Yes, sir. Let's get it, man. Yo, we out, man. Like I said, check out Parelli 6 Borough on Instagram and check his social handles. We out, man. Stay up, man.
We out.
One.